Hello everyone and welcome back to Sip and Spin. My name is Skylar and over here is Brittany, and today we are doing something that was recommended to us. So someone left a comment on one of our videos asking us to react to A.C.E, Goblin, parentheses, favorite boys.
Yes.
Which when I first read the comment, I thought that the person was just saying that A.C.E were their favorite boys, and I was like, that's cool. But no, the song is actually called Goblin, Favorite Boys. But we are reacting to that today. If I remember correctly, I have heard some A.C.E before. And I used to listen to A.C.E a lot, but I never kept up with them. So I haven't heard the song. I don't think I remember any of their names, to be honest, because it's been
I think that's fair.
it's been so long since I've listened to them. I do remember at one point that I listened to A.C.E quite a bit. Maybe their names will come back to me when I see their faces, but I cannot promise that because it really has been so long. But since this was requested, we're going to react to it now. I have not seen this. I don't know.
I've never even heard of A.C.E, so
Yeah.
I know even less, as always.
But we're gonna get into this.
Yeah, I like learning new stuff.
Me too, because even though I know for a fact I've heard A.C.E before, I definitely have not heard this song.
Okay. Let's fucking go. Sorry, I probably can't cuss this early in the video. Let's go.
It's fine. We always curse this early in the video. We don't care. We've never been monetized. It doesn't matter.
It's true. It's all fine.
We do reaction videos. We're never gonna make any money.
That's very true, actually. This is the one video I can cuss in.
We can cuss all we want.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Beat Interactive. Never heard of that company either.
Turn me up so they can hear this. Louder. Your favorite boys are back. Okay, something like this. Welcome to the jungle. Gotta boat that track go. Deeper to the upper. 등장기를 해, let's go. 안나 찾을 걸 그만. Driven 안 내도 아마 네 맘속에 있는 boy. 내 심장을 의심하지 마. Check one, lights on, all eyes on me. 지나가면 날카로운 시선.
Okay.
So is that the Goblin reference?
I don't remember their names, but I remember him.
Okay.
He was one of my friend's favorite members. I don't remember what his name is, but I remember she really liked him.
Okay.
Oh my god, who was my favorite? I can't remember.
You had a favorite.
I think I had a favorite, and
Okay.
like I said, it's been so long since I've watched them. I genuinely can't remember who my favorite was. And I think if I saw their names, I'd probably be like, okay, yes, I've got this.
one.
Yes, but I remember him because I remember my friend really, really liked him.
Okay.
And now I'm like,
You gotta look it up.
I need to know.
Okay. Interesting. I just saw he had goblin ears, and I was like, oh, I get the Goblin reference.
I think that's Byung-Kwan. Yes, Byung-Kwan. That's him. That was my friend's favorite member.
Okay. So who was yours? Do you know?
Okay, I do remember based off names. By looking through everyone's names, I do remember my favorite was Junie.
Okay.
Yes, that was my favorite. So he is the leader, the lead vocalist, and the lead dancer.
Okay.
He's born in 1994.
Okay. It's closer to my age than I was expecting.
I do remember Junie because the second I saw his name and looked through everyone's name, I was like, Junie.
That's the
but
one.
Byung-Kwan, that's Byung-Kwan, and that was my friend's favorite member. So I do rememso that.
Yeah,
Okay.
You knew enough to have a favorite member, apparently.
Yes, but
okay.
it's been, like I said, it's been so long.
So I guess they've been around for a while?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've never
They've
heard
been
of
around
that.
for quite a bit. But like I said, I couldn't remember their names, their
Yeah.
faces because it's been so long. And I was like, but yes, Junie was my favorite.
Funny how it all just comes back to you.
몰랐던 감정에 널
I think I remember what it was. At the same time I was getting into Ace, I was getting into Victon.
I don't know that either.
Oh my god, I love Victon so much. They are also disbanded. Fuck my life. But I was getting into Victon. Okay, literally Pentagon, GOT7. Although the comment said that GOT7's not fully disbanded, which I did say in the podcast when we did GOT7 that they said that they weren't disbanding. They were just leaving JYP, but I was not really sure. But literally, so Pentagon, then Victon, New East, all of them like disbanded. But at the same time I was getting into Ace, I think I was getting into Victon, and I just liked Victon a lot more.
Okay.
And so I think that's where my focus ended up turning to.
Okay.
Because I really, really like Victon. We could do a whole Victon video. I love them so much.
Okay.
But I do, now that we're listening, I'm like, I do remember Ace. I remember getting into them at one point, and it just never stuck with me.
Okay.
And now I'm kind of like, maybe I should go back.
Wait a second.
And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's Junie.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Okay. Let us know.
Because I'm pretty sure this man right here is Junie.
Okay.
Because I remember based off the name, I was like, yes, Junie is my favorite. But now that I'm like looking at the faces, I think this is Junie, if I remember correctly. Please do let me know if I'm wrong. But I think it's him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I don't really remember. I feel so bad. Because now that someone has asked for Ace, and I'm like, I used to be into them, but now I don't remember anything because it's been so long.
I mean, it happens.
So sorry. But I think this is Junie, and I know Junie was definitely my favorite. I think this is him.
Okay. Interesting.
Yo, 아마 겨우깨를 원하는 거다 막 그려갈게 손을 벗어나 예쁘게 주세운 도미노 박스 결국 쓰러질 팔자난 칼바람이 불어도 자리를 지키는 rock 그 누가 뭐래도 I'm a keeping going 막지 못해 볼 수도 없어 너 B.I.P. my zone 뭐래도 do it your way 누구를 원망하지 마 Be your style you're gonna be one of a kind 숨 막히고 가슴 짜릿한 떨리는 감정에 널 맡겨봐 더 원하기만 해 그리고 그거 가질 chance Now or never 주저하지 마 Now what I wanna do hit me Now what I wanna do hit me I know what's not 네가 제일 좋아하는 하나 그건 다 나일 테니까 차원이 다른 문을 열고 들어와
I don't know if they're third gen, but this is definitely third gen K-pop vibes.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I don't really know what that means.
Okay. To the people watching who are K-pop fans,
I mean, I've heard the terms before, but I really don't know what all the gen means.
This feels very third gen to me.
Okay.
If that makes sense. To you guys. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what it feels like. Like,
Is it just an overall, like, vibe thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like very like, you know, kind of like fun verses, but then a very like heavy hitting, like intense chorus.
Okay.
Is what I mean by like that. That's the same vibe I'm getting.
I mean, that seems right. Yeah.
Because I don't want to like compare them to, because I hate comparing K-pop groups to other people because it usually ends with like people arguing. But I'm gonna say this now. This reminds me of like Fire by BTS.
Okay, I can see that.
So it's very third gen to me, if that makes any sense. To to people who are watching. And I don't know if that's correct, but I hope it is. But if not, please let me know. Like I said, I really don't remember anything about Ace, and I feel really, really bad that I
You're
don't.
beating yourself up. Really. It's fine. It's okay.
But that's what it's kind of giving me the vibe of, is like 3rd gen, almost like Fire by BTS.
I
like,
can see the comparison, yeah.
like that kind of vibe where it's like, you know, kind of like a smoother chorus, but a very like hard-hitting, intense chorus.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like that's what it is.
내 말은 너의 갈망이 형체를 갖춰 눈앞에 baby 밀려든 그 감정은 이제 너에게
I knew you were going to be all over that.
It's right up my alley, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Move on.
You know, The Untamed,
Yep.
Heaven Official's Blessing,
Yep.
Word of Honor.
Yeah, I knew you'd be all over that.
I'm cool, I'm fine, I'm chilling.
She's totally normal.
I'm
It's fine.
totally okay about all of this. It's fine.
더러운 내 쏟아내 네가 제일 좋아하는 한날 그건 난 나일 테니까 아무리 다른 내 얼굴 들어와 겁없이 내게로
I feel like you have to be right about that being the one you liked, because those high notes are totally you.
Leader, main vocalist,
Yeah.
lead dancer. I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm sitting here listening to all this,
Connecting
and I'm
the
like,
dots.
I'm pretty sure that's Judy. And I was like, part of me was like wanting to look up his picture again, just to be sure. But like, based off names, I was like, I'm pretty sure Junie was my favorite. And then seeing their faces, I was like, I'm pretty sure he was my favorite. I'm pretty sure that's Junie. And I was like, maybe I should look it up just to double check. But based off the evidence we've been seeing so far,
Yeah.
I think he's my guy.
Seems pretty on the nose.
And also the blue hair.
Yeah, that's also like, what are you gonna do?
Even if that's not Junie, I'd be like,
Currently, that's your favorite.
that's my favorite right now because of the blue hair. But I'm pretty sure it's still Junie.
The evidence is, I feel like, valid. Yeah. Oh, it was right there at the end.
Ooh, lightning.
It's very dramatic, but also like smooth, like you said. Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm gonna go to like.
She gotta look it up.
I'm just gonna look it up again, just to see. Let's look up Ace Goblin just to see like,
Okay,
the
yeah, that'll
different.
tell you.
That will help me. I feel like.
You could probably Google teaser pictures.
Concept photos. There it
There,
is.
that's the term.
Probably easier if I went to Twitter. When did this come out? 3 years ago. Okay, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
That's gonna be really hard to find on Twitter, actually.
Dang.
Let's look up Junhee Goblin.
Okay.
Maybe that will tell me.
Is it just Juni?
Junhee.
E? E?
E. He was definitely the one with the blue hair.
Seems like
Yep.
you're correct. Yeah.
I knew it from the get-go.
Yep. Okay, so you still got it.
Yeah, the second I saw the name Junhee, I was like, that sounds familiar. And then I just saw him in the music video, and I was like, I like that one. I'm pretty sure that's Junhee. And sure enough, it was.
So same.
Which, yes, I think in looking up on my phone, as you were looking up at the computer, his stage name is June.
Oh, okay.
Which also sounds a lot more familiar than Junie, because I was like, Junie. I was like, that sounds familiar. But then when I was like,
sure.
June, and I was like, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yes, I like June a lot. I do. Still somewhere in the back of my brain, I still had
you
it.
still pulled it out. Yeah. Good job.
But yes, so that is.
That was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, that was a really
Different.
good song. Thank you for recommending it to us.
Yes.
Now I'm like, I feel like I need to get back into Ace again because This came out apparently 3 years ago,
ago.
which I was expecting this to be like, oh, this came out 4 months ago.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was so too.
I was expecting it to be recent, and then it wasn't, and I was like, oh shit. Okay, so I have missed a lot. Like, that's how far back, like, I have not listened to Ace in a long time, and now I'm like, I should go back and do that.
Good news is, it looks like they are still doing stuff actively, so...
Yeah, Victon can't relate.
That's good.
Neither can Newies.
Maybe you picked the wrong one when you picked between the two.
Neither can Newies. Neither can Pentagon. It's fine. I'm totally chilling. Yeah, so maybe I should get back into Ace. Because, yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a good song.
That was fun. I liked all the styles, the different, like,
yeah.
throws into different, like, cultures and all that. That was
the,
fun.
like, ancient, like, historical dress and everything. I was like, that immediately got me. Because even though this is obviously Korean, like whether it's Korean or Chinese or Japanese, I'm like, historical stuff? Yes, give me more. I'm a big, like, historical person. But not in, like, actual history, because at that point, I don't care.
Yeah.
But, like, when it comes to, like, dramas and, like, stuff like this, I'm like, yes, historical stuff, give me more. Same with, like, Dragon Age. Like, it's very, like, medievally, almost.
Oh, yeah.
And so
it really is.
it's very medievally. And then, like, Game of Thrones, I got into Game of Thrones, that's very medieval. So it's, like, all of this stuff that's, like, historical. Fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail is coming up again.
Historical fiction, yeah, you love it.
Historical fiction, that is my shit.
Yeah, it's a good shtick.
My favorite book series growing up was the, it was where it was
so you can go in a lot of different directions here.
It was 2 siblings. So this is before I ever got into Raven Cycle, because you know the Raven Cycle is my favorite book series. But before the Raven Cycle was even published, it was by something Haddix, Mary Haddix, maybe Margaret Haddix. Okay. But it was like two siblings would go back in time, and like fix historical issues. So like one of them was like they had to find like the lost person in Roanoke. And then another one, they were like on a boat.
That was the Treehouse books?
No.
That's what that sounds like.
No.
Because those are all set in like things like that.
No.
I read those when I was a kid. Margaret?
Book. Is it Margaret? Margaret Haddix?
Do these look familiar?
Okay, I think it had to be her. Margaret Haddix time travel books. Okay, Margaret.
Children of Exile? Children of Jubilee? These don't sound fun, Skylar.
Margaret Haddix time travel books. Okay, yes, The Missing. So it is Margaret Haddix.
Oh.
So it's The Missing, and it's a series of fictional young adult novels written by Margaret Haddix. It tells the story of famous children from history stolen by futuristic time travelers from their place in time and accidentally sent to the 21st century as babies. Then they are adopted by families in the 21st century. So there was like an Anastasia one. There was like a girl from Roanoke. So it's called The Missing.
I've never heard of this series. Oh my god!
I have every single book. I will bring them to you. They are so good.
Okay.
But I love anything that's like historical fiction.
Yeah.
I feel like. So like seeing like the historical like dress and everything, I was like, yes, I love this.
Yeah, I know. I clocked it instantly first. Like, oh, Skylar's gonna say something.
It was same with Auntie. And the second the sports came up, you were like, there you go.
Historical dress and sports. Skylar.
Those are my happy places. But thank you for suggesting this, because I'm definitely going to have to get back into Ace after now being reminded of them.
Yeah. Thrown back in.
Because I loved that song. That was so good. And I do remember that, like, yes, Junie, I was like, I did like him a lot. So it's like, now I need to get back into them, because, like I said, I think when it came down to it, I was getting into Ace and I was getting into Victon, and then I just happened to focus on Victon, and so it's like I never went back to get into Ace. So now I definitely need to do that, so I will be doing that.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Comment anything else you want us to react to.
We like new stuff,
especially if it's on this video, especially if it's Ace related. Please do let us know. And we will add it to the list. I've got a little notebook going.
We're working through it. Don't worry.
Please remember to like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.